When you filed your release of liability, did you get a receipt?
No.
Why didn't you go right down to the DMV the first time you got a ticket in your name and show them the ticket and ask them to check the release from liability that you had? That would have been the simple way of handling it, wouldn't it?
I didn't think about that.
You were getting these tickets from the DMV.
Which is why I went to her house and try and see.
Well, I've read all of the text. She never once tried to wiggle out of her responsibility to pay these tickets.
But she never let me know when she did.
I know she never let you know, but she's not a lawyer. She's got no expertise. She's never been in court before. Am I correct?
Yes.
You actually paid before. You have a receipt that has a
Yes.
timestamp on it?
I screenshot it because I paid it online.
You have the screenshot that tells you what time
yes,
you paid
it's.
it?
Oh, let me see. I don't know if it.
And the
if
date?
It's there.
And the idea that you're going to come here and sue them without going to the DMV to straighten this out raises red flags for me. Something happened that shouldn't have happened. And now we'll have to figure it out.
I've missed work a couple times, like
For-
4 days, to go to the DMV and also go to the courthouse.
How long does it take you to go to the DMV? You have to take a whole day off?
6:54
Well,
p.m.
I didn't know how long it was going to take, and I know there's a wait at the DMV.
You couldn't call Mr. and figure it out?
I don't have access to him.
Thank you.
So they were the only resource I had to try and figure this out.
And your point was they started to say they would pay in May,
Yes.
and you kept asking them. They kept ignoring you.
Yes.
And then you finally filed in September when it had been June, July, August, so 4 months.
Yes, and I even
Okay.
told her, as you can see on Exhibit D, there's text messages right there saying that she would give me $200 to pay them off, and that she would give me on May 15 an extra $450 for the tickets. So then there's another text message here saying that this was July 3rd, where I just let her know, like, hey, the tickets went up from the regular price that they
Why
were.
didn't you just pay it and then sue her for it, right? Instead of missing work, because you're claiming that you missed $1,500
Yeah,
from missing work,
yeah.
when you could have just paid $500, right, to mitigate your damages. You were just letting this thing rack up. I get that you weren't responsible for them,
Yeah.
but why not just pay it and then go after them for it?
I didn't think about that.
Or not sue, you could have just had her pay you. You weren't paying it.
Yeah.
You just weren't.
Yes.
You eventually paid it because you were getting sued.
No, I paid them because I knew it was my responsibility, and I had mentioned to him several times, like, I'm going through financial hardship. I had 2 major eye surgeries.
After going silent is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. For
Oh,
months.
okay.
Yes. So that's my point.
After blowing him off for 2 months, because you promised him numerous times, I will pay it on the 18th, I will pay it on the 18th. He asked you maybe once, and then when he said, have you paid the tickets, and you ignored him, you said, I'll let you know when it's done. And then nothing in June, and then nothing in July, and then you say something. So I get it. It's not like you said pay the tickets, and they said give me some time, and you said no.
Also, I had texted her saying that, hey, like, I've been a nice person. I've been running up and down trying to solve this because I know that I could have a hard time renewing my license if there's tickets on there. And then I also seen on Instagram that Ashley went to Las Vegas. She posted her drinking. In my head, I'm like, I know how much a trip to Vegas could be. Like, you could have just set money aside, like, throughout those months, or instead of going to Vegas, pay the tickets off since it's your responsibility.
So $500 in tickets is a wash. They paid it. Why should we award you $1,500 for taking time off to handle this when you could have mitigated your damages for far less?
I didn't think about it then. I just tried to figure it out with the DMV and the court, so
So you have no more tickets now?
no.
You've got
Well,
nothing else
from
in the
what
mail?
I heard right now, I'm assuming no.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to excuse the parties while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Avalar, Leslie, and Ashley Arias, we have come to a unanimous verdict in this case. Honestly, Mr. Avalar, your claim for parking tickets is basically moot at this point. You've seen the evidence the defendants provided that they paid for the tickets in full. We don't love the way either of you have handled the situation. You two could have handled this so much better. Mr. Avalar, your claim for missed work, there could have been several ways to handle this in order to avoid having to miss work. And I think we pointed that out.
Yes.
We just don't pay people for missing work, for having to come to court. So with that being said, there is no case. So the verdict in this case is to dismiss your claim, Mr.
Okay.
Avalar. Good luck to all of you.
Thank you.